brokered by eXp Realty, and owner of the Empire Realty Group.
And we are Sisters in Real Estate.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Sisters in Real Estate. I am LaShonda, the realtor.
And I am Nikita Jacobs, your home and loan girl, and we are Sisters in Real Estate, okay?
Right.
Woo.
We're here with another episode, and we got the guru here with us as our special guest. I'm sure many of you have seen this face around the DFW Metroplex. So we will have him on in a little bit, and he will be talking about all things real estate and insuring your assets. Something you definitely need to know about. Mm-hmm. But before we get started with all of that, we have to do a little bit of market stats. We did have a little news come out. Everybody's kind of going crazy, like, oh, wow, okay, I got a 40-year mortgage option, blah, 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 blah. So, your home and loan girl's going to get you all the way.
Yeah, right? I'm going to go ahead and have to kind of set the record straight just a little bit. So although there is a 40-year term that came through that FHA passed, it's for loan modifications, not so much of, when you kind of go and buy a home initially. It's for current homeowners that maybe need a loan modification for whatever reason. If they had any type of financial, crisis or things of that nature, that's when you can kind of request from your servicer, right? A loan modification. They'll usually kind of go in and ask you for some documentations. You still have to kind of qualify for certain things, but it's an easier process. And so what it does, it helps with that monthly payment. If you can spread it out just a little bit longer. And sometimes even with loan modifications, they even check into interest rates. So even something like that too, they also do. So that was big in the forbearance era whenever we had the pandemic and a lot of things were happening. A lot of people were on forbearances. And so at the end of the forbearances, instead of people going into foreclosure because they didn't really have a lot of money to kind of come back up current because they were on forbearances, they did come up with another way for homeowners to be able to stay in their home, which is phenomenal.
Yeah.
The 40-year term is just that. Maybe one day, hopefully, with everything happening, the 40-year term will start to come down the pipes for homeowners. I think there could be some out there, maybe like California. I've heard this, right? Mm-hmm. I haven't fact checked that or anything like that. But as far as the one that they did pass, it is for loan modification. So just want to make sure I clear the air on that piece of it because again, you just want to kind of make sure you're in the know of what's coming up and what's new, but make sure you're getting the right information, okay?
Yeah, so don't call Nikita saying, I want to see if I qualify for a 40-year mortgage. Let's get a little more details first and let it get out before start just blowing her line up.
I think, honestly, LaShonda, I think that there are going to be a lot of creative approaches on the lending side eventually coming up to be able to create a space for more homeowners because prices are going up, interest rates are kind of going up. So everybody is being more creative on ways that they can kind of help people get into homes.
Yeah.
Something else I want to kind of talk about, and you might even want to say something about this part too, is, people buying up, you got corporations buying up homes, buying up, these developments and renting them out.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a huge thing.
So now procrastination ain't the time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of apartments are going up. I actually have a client who's wanting to sell because they have a lot of apartments that are coming around their neighborhood. It's not a bad thing, but it does affect the value of your neighborhood and your home or whatever. Depending on the type of, apartments or occupants they have. So that is a huge thing, but a lot of these lots are being taken up by commercial real estate.
And they are.
It's going fast, especially by the Chisholm Trail area, like the far southwest, Fort Worth, Crowley. It hasn't really gotten into Godley and Joshua, but more so, in the suburb city kind of areas.
Mm-hmm. And also it's not just apartment buildings that are being they are purchasing new developments,
Yeah.
subdivisions, and building houses out,
Yeah.
family homes, and saying, hey, they're for lease,
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it's almost going to be unfortunate that they have, and don't get me wrong, they got the money, right? So they're going to do it. So it's like right now it's still a great time to buy. Don't wait. The best thing you can do is get real estate, and that's just what it is. That's how you're going to build generational wealth, long term. Like, hey, the thing about real estate, I mean, long term could be 5 years. If the value go up, you can sell it and whatever you want to do with and buy another one, or you can get the equity out of it and purchase another home. So those are ways to kind of continue to build that that generational wealth.
Yeah, no, I agree. You build it, you get your real estate, and then of course you insure it, right? You put some insurance, you put things in place so that it's making money for you while you sleep in it. Which we're going to touch on. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and let Marcus have the mic and talk to us about all things insurance. A little bit about Marcus. He is with the insurance access firm. He's the president and CEO. He's a local resident, born and raised in Dallas, Texas. He holds a bachelor's degree in accounting and marketing, earned from McNeese State University. He is also a licensed financial advisor and a licensed insurance broker. His passion is for educating others within the realm of financial literacy, permeates through the insurance access firm, through his fellow colleagues within the organization. His mission is to discover all needs of importance, offer recommendations based upon professional education and experience, and then he executes solutions. We definitely appreciate him because they do value their relationships with each of their clients, and they'll continue to extend their services to all. Not only that, this guy has a debut coming out tomorrow. Yeah, he will be on the 4th season of Put a Ring on It, which is on his own network. When I tell you, you've seen this man, you've seen this man. So without further ado, Mr. Guru, take it over. Tell us, educate us about insurance.
Well, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for bringing me on board. And just like you said, it's don't wait to buy real estate. Buy real estate, then wait, because it appreciates. And I know we got on the call a little earlier, and you guys were talking about just business filing and taxes and things like that. So you mentioned something, Nikki. Whenever you purchase a house, it's going to go up in value. 5 years is not long. It's going to go by anyway. You want it to go by anyway, but you can pull some of that equity out. And if you decide to, purchase another house or purchase a rental income producing property, that income that you pulled out of your equity is tax free also. So even if you're in your later years and you start to develop a real estate portfolio by executing that strategy, you can purchase life insurance that'll pay off the balances of your houses once you pass away and leave generational wealth. You can leave all those properties that real estate portfolio to your heirs, and it's in your family, and it's not being purchased up in masses, just like these companies are buying out these subdivisions. So,
that's awesome. That right there in itself is a gem. Like, he just helped you figure out how to create generational wealth in like what, 30 seconds?
Yeah. Well, if you're watching this, run it back.
Right.
Make sure you got that. Okay.
Buy, borrow, and die, and then you pass that down. So my mission is to just educate people. What got me into the insurance space is that, we're always trying to solve our own problems, right? So for me, when I bought my first piece of real estate, I got a foreclosure. I thought I had a great deal. Well, to me, it was a great deal because I got it for a good price, of course. But any and everything that could happen, happened. Anything that could go wrong, went wrong. So, I'm talking about from the electricity going out to having plumbing issues. And the last straw, y'all, is that I would sleep one day and I heard some scratching on the walls. So I knew something was in the house. I was like, okay, I'm the only one in here. I'm the only one paying a mortgage. What's going on? So one day I left.
You thought you were the only one paying the mortgage.
I thought I was. Somebody was living in there rent free.
I would have lost it.
Okay.
I went out to go grab a bite to eat. I came back and I saw the insulation from the ceiling hanging over my couch. So I was like, okay, whatever that was, it's in here. Turned out to be a family of raccoons.
Ooh, oh no, honey. Just go ahead and throw the whole house away.
Please.
Look, that's what I did. I left. I didn't even lock the door. I shut the door. I didn't even close it all the way. I was like, I'm out of here. But I had to come back. I was like, I stayed at a hotel. I got to come back. I got the courage. And
then I had to learn. Raccoons take over your investment, your property.
Let them take over. No, I work for this. So, okay. So I was like, you know what? I found out I got people that not exterminators, but wildlife release, professionals. They came out, and then at that point, I decided to become a student. I was like, okay, if I'm having all of these issues, who else are having these issues? I know my friends and family are having these issues, and I got it at such a great deal that I had to pay taxes, but I did not have insurance. So I was like, okay, I need to get an insurance policy. I need to see exactly what it covers and mitigate some of these losses, because a lot of that was coming out of my pocket.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So at that point, I just said, hey, let me go ahead and make a career out of this. I love serving people. And, they say when you do something you love, it don't seem like work.
Right.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome. That's a lesson learned. Talk about experience being your best teacher, right?
That part. Yeah, definitely.
That is crazy. So when people are ready to buy, what should they do to position themselves to make sure that their asset is protected?
Well, definitely get with a top-notch real estate professional like yourself, the top-notch lender like yourself as well, to get pre-approved, of course. And you all have a great system. You guys put link professionals, and I not just dropped a post like this recently. I said, hey, it takes 10,000 hours to be an expert in your field. And the mastermind group is a group of experts. So get with the team, just kind of like how we've been operating with people who are experts in their field. First of all, let's start there. And then, these experts are going to put you with a good inspector. That inspector is going to tell you what's going on with the property. And that same, group of professionals are going to get you with an insurance agent like myself. And I'm going to look at the property and I'm going to go through what's called a clue report. That's like your Carfax for homes. So I can see any claim, anything that's possibly happened on that particular property, if there's any open claims and things like that. So I can customize that particular policy to make sure that not if it happens, when it happens, we're secure and then you're not out of pocket.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. That's really important. A lot of people don't understand the importance of having insurance, whether it's on your car, your house, your health insurance. They don't understand it, but definitely got to have insurance on your house. Your mortgage company's not going to let you buy the house unless you have a policy, because at that point it's also their asset until you pay it free and clear. So that's good information. That's good for them to know so that they'll, know how to understand it. So your payment is pretty much, it's wrapped into your mortgage. So it's not like you're paying a separate bill. If it's done right and you contact Nikita and she, puts your loan package together, I'm sure she's going to give you the option to create an escrow account. And that escrow account takes care of things like your insurance, your taxes, sometimes HOA, but a lot of times HOA is paid separately, but it's not something like you're going to have an added expense. So at the end of the day, when you here's what your monthly mortgage payment is estimated to be, it's always going to be an estimate because, you have insurance, taxes, and those things adjust, but it's going to include it. So when you make your mortgage payment, it's like, bam, I've just killed two birds with one stone, essentially. So that's good. That's important.
Yeah, and it's important, honestly, to have Marcus, LaShonda mentioned that you were a broker, right? So I'm assuming that you kind of stay with the clients throughout the process. So after the year or whatever, they can contact you again if they not happy with that policy, or if they need to change it for whatever reason, would they contact you, or how does that flow work?
Yeah, and that's a good question, definitely, because we value relationships just like you all as well, because it's a direct reflection of everyone within the mastermind group. So whenever you get them to closing, our work is not done. So what we do is make sure that, first of all, we get them the understanding that, hey, your insurance policy is not an outside payment, that it is included in your mortgage.
Right.
And most of the time, a lot of these loan origination companies are going to sell your mortgage within, a 3 to 4 week period.
Mm-hmm.
So we make them aware of that. So when that's sold, a lot of times the insurance policy doesn't automatically go with it. Mm-hmm. So if they can't find the insurance provider, they'll tack on their own insurance, the new mortgage company, and their mortgage might go up $300 to $400 a month. So when you inform them of those changes as well.
Wow. Oh, I did not know that part. I know they sold it, but I thought that the escrow, everything within that escrow transferred over. That's interesting.
Not always, because now when it renews, it may not renew with the insurance company because now we don't know who the mortgage company is.
Gotcha.
Right. So what we do is we have a system, we have a department to where we automatically shop your homeowner's insurance 60 days before the renewal. So we know what's coming. So we're going to shop your policy. We're going to make sure that we're going to get you with the best company per your home to keep your mortgage down. Because a lot of times, your mortgage will go up, and a lot of that is insurance and taxes. So we want to consider our clients, and we also offer bundled opportunities, and we use about almost 300 companies in the industry nationwide, Allstate, Progressive. So we're always going to get that fit for you. So we look at saving you in a product that you're already utilizing, like your auto insurance. And if we can lower that rate, we're going to add a discount to your homeowner's insurance, which is going to automatically bring that down. Right?
Yeah.
We look at your house. I've had people get it. It happens all of the time. They'll get into their home and the AC will go out. Right? So a lot of it, people don't know that, okay, well, I have a warranty. Well, in the HVAC industry, they went to a new environmentally friendly unit. So in 2016, if that unit hasn't been updated, they're not manufacturing the units that's in that house that you just bought. The inspector may say, hey, it's running great, but that I know that inevitably it's going to go out. So what happens, even if you have a home warranty, they're going to come out and say, hey, okay, since we no longer manufacture that, you do have a home warranty, we can repair it, but we're going to sell you another one for $10,000. That's not what you want to hear when you just got into the house. Right? So I look at that and I add what's called equipment breakdown coverage, which covers every appliance in your home up to about $100,000, sometimes $50,000, depending on the company, but it's not with every insurance company. Right? So I have this conversation, and I think it's really good. A lot of times, LaShonda and I will talk with clients and let them know that they're going to go through this process of insurance, and I get to ask them all of these qualifying questions. Say, hey, in the inspection report, do you know if there's been a new AC unit put there? Is the roof new? Well, if it is new, you get a new roof discount. So now I know where to place you to get you a good policy that's going to get you the best price, right?
Yeah.
So not just me, we have a team of agents who are solid professionals, and we care. We certainly care, because when it floods, when there's raccoons in the attic, they calling us.
Oh my goodness, that's good to know. So with you being a broker, again, that means that you have access to everybody, pretty much. A very high amount of other, insurance companies that you're able to shop and say, here's who's going to give you the best rate. So, when they do choose that whatever company, it's important for a lot of people, and some of them probably don't even think about it, but having that direct contact or connection, because a lot of people have, like, with their car insurance, who do you call when you need to file a claim? Or who do you call when you need to make an adjustment? Or, you're staying with this company and they charge you arm and a leg because you don't even know who to call to say, I need a new, quote or something. But they can call you guys, right? They can call you as their broker to make sure everything's still good, right?
Absolutely. And what most people don't realize that, of course, you're a consumer. And if you call the insurance company directly and say, hey, look, I have an issue with my roof, I don't know what's going on, that phone call right there is a claim. That's not even if no money was paid out, even if you just called to just inquire about something. So educate our clients to say, hey, if anything goes wrong, you call us first. And then we're going to give you the correct steps, lingo on how to communicate this so you can get your claim fulfilled, so you can get the most resources out of, getting that issue taken care of with almost little to no out-of-pocket expense.
Yeah. This is why it's so important as future homeowners, even current homeowners, for you to kind of take heed to this knowledge, because you do learn on the fly. When I bought my house, I didn't know all this information. It's so funny. I had to learn too on the fly. And so a lot of things that you're saying, it was kind of like, okay, even in things in the policy, when you're talking to your insurance broker, you want to make sure that, you're covered in certain areas. There was a leak I had in my under my sink for a little while. Didn't know it was a leak under there, because you got stuff under your sink. You really can't see what's going on until it kind of like, it becomes a big deal. And so you got some insurance carriers who will not cover it because they say it's been a ongoing type of right. And so you have to be careful in making sure you get the right carrier that is not going to leave you high and dry when things happen. You know what I mean? So, and that's where your insurance broker come in play, because they can educate you. Because the if you go directly, like you said, Marcus, to insurance carrier, then they're going to just only give you what they can do, and everything that you say can and will be used against you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm serious. It's happened, where if you talk to them, they try to act like they not, they act like they on your side, but they're not on your side. And so you get that third party that
no pun intended.
For real, like you in the court of law, honey, and they're gonna use it against you, okay, when it comes down to paying them claims.
Absolutely.
So,
And there's a specific, I'm glad you mentioned that, the specific coverage for that issue that you had under your sink, that's called water seepage coverage, because on older homes, I know that, you're gonna have those leaks that you can't detect on what's going on behind the walls, because you can miss that in an inspection report. But I've been in construction for a good while as well. So a lot of those, tidbits and little nuances that I kind of navigated through as far as education in construction and insurance kind of helps me educate our clients and, make sure that, if anything happens, just please reach out to us. And we do that the same with our staff too, to make sure
that's
that
really good. That's good to know, because a lot of people don't know that. They just go buying a house and I'm gonna do whatever you tell me to do. Yeah, but make sure you understand what you're getting yourself into. Not just that you're buying a house. You gotta have a mortgage. You're responsible for the maintenance. And if something goes wrong, here's what you do. Like, like a fire drill or something. Stop, drop, and roll, going here blind. So you also do auto rental, right? Life insurance. So it's not just home insurance you do. They can get quotes if they want to shop car insurance, right?
Absolutely. We have access to all of the top companies that are in the industry as well. So we serve home, auto, boat, commercial insurance. We insure a lot of businesses as well. This is a really major space for entrepreneurship here lately, especially post-COVID. Everyone's becoming an entrepreneur. So it's about protecting the bag as well. A lot of things that people are unaware of, to where they're exposed. So a house fire in a business is a lawsuit. So with that said, we work on, asset protection, and that's your business. If you're focused in your business, someone serves you with a lawsuit, you don't want that to come out of your business. That's an insurance policy that you can claim, that you can file to fund, all of your litigation. So we help with that as well. We help with establishing trust. We partner with a law firm that works with a lot of our business owners to help them establish trust, get their business out of their name so they can put it in the name of the trust, or get privacy within their LLC so it's not public knowledge. We help people put their real estate, their homes in the trust, so whenever they pass away, their assets could miss probate court and go directly to their heirs. So it's not just cookie cutter here, but when we're talking about wealth building, there's an array of education there, and we love to serve in that area.
Absolutely. Yes.
We could go on and on and on.
Yes, we could talk about this forever because we are so
Definitely.
passionate about educating our folks on wealth building and ensuring the importance, because we still have a lot of people out there that still don't believe in it. They think it's a hype, and they think that we just want to make money.
Right.
It is truly the bedrock. Real estate is the bedrock of your financial foundation. You can do so much with real estate.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We lost you for a second there, Nikita. You had froze on us.
Okay.
But you're back now. So is there anything else that you want to highlight about the insurance world for first-time home buyers or people that are currently in homes, or just people that aren't educated about how insurance and can cover them, whether it's life, home, commercial, whatever, before we let you go?
I would just say insurance is, most people I hear this, insurance is a scam. I'm paying all this money. I never use it. I just ask them, do you wear your seatbelt when you're driving?
Yeah. No. And they probably gonna say no.
Some don't. Some do.
I don't even see that. Well, we greatly appreciate you. We greatly appreciate you.
Peace of mind. That's all it is. Peace of mind. Know your circumstance. Customize a policy based on what could possibly happen, and get with a professional who knows what they're doing and who's educated and who wants to see you win.
Right. That's key. That is key.
Well, how can they reach you outside of this podcast if they need to call you, inquire, and get quotes and all that good stuff?
Yeah, you can definitely reach me at our office at 469-290-4664. We have a website, www.insaccessfirm.com. I'm on every social media platform. Marcus EGIEBOR. That's going to be my handle on every social media platform, on YouTube, The Insurance Guru. And I just, I'm a student, I'm an insurance nerd, and I'm not going anywhere in this business. So I'm very, very excited. And we serve the entire nation, not just the state of Texas.
That's awesome. Awesome. Well, now hopefully y'all see why we call him the guru. He is truly, truly the guru. Well, we appreciate you for hopping on, educating us. We definitely had to have you back because there are definitely layers to this insurance world, and we want to make sure everybody knows what else and what all you guys offer. So we appreciate you. Thank you for
honored to be here. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Marcus. Bye.
All right. Bye.
That was awesome. Look, and I did that. Marcus is amazing. He has helped so many of my clients. I had to call him a week before the week of closing for a client. And he literally, I think her insurance quote from her first inquiry she did with a different company was like $100 and something on a brand new house. And I'm like, girl, that's high. And I said, here, call Marcus. Within that, like, we were closing that week. The day before closing, if I'm not mistaken, he was able to get her rate down to like $60. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And got the binder over to the lender, and the lender was able to include that policy. And I was like, girl, I said, you got to call Marcus. Don't pay them people $100 and something on a brand new house. That's a lot of money.
Wow.
That is a lot of money. So he's awesome at what he does. Hopefully y'all know we don't just bring just anybody on this podcast. We bring people that are going to add value, that know what they're doing, know what they're talking about, because we want to make sure that y'all are very, very well educated and you know what's going on and what to expect. So that was really good. That was really, really good. I'm excited that he was able to come on and share this information. We lost you again, Nikita. So you are frozen, blinking your eyes. There you go. You back now.
So I don't know what's, I told you I'm, in case y'all don't know, I'm at my mom's house. So, I'm in a different environment right now trying to make this podcast work for the episode. So thank y'all for your patience in this particular episode with me. But yeah, this was awesome. It was amazing. It was great information. People need to know what they're getting themselves into when they're buying a home. And the more you know, the better you do, and the better you're prepared. I think preparation is the key in a lot of this, and it takes a lot of stress off of you when you are better prepared, you know? And so I think that that's the key to anything that you do. Being prepared is first and foremost. So we did that. It was a great, it was a great episode, and I appreciate him coming on and, you know, spending time with us to kind of educate our viewers on this. So
yeah, because that's really important, and it goes beyond, like I was saying earlier, it goes beyond you know, owning your own house and insuring your house. They can help you with rental insurance, business insurance, commercial, all that. So definitely make sure you reach out to Marcus, even if it's just for a conversation, just to, you know, pick his brain to better educate yourself about it. So that was great. That was great. But, you know, we do want to also spotlight our small businesses.
Yes,
right?
As usual.
I have another one for you guys. And this time it's True Digital Marketing.
Yes.
They are a small business marketing firm. They do website building. They also can help you, you know, create your brand for that. I use them personally for my business. They manage my website. They're able to, you know, do a lot of things to make sure that my website is functioning and, you know, sending me stats, all that good stuff. I will post a link in the comments on how you can partner with them, inquire to see if they're a good fit for your business or for whatever it is you're wanting to create a website for. Definitely reach out to them. Tell Melinda I sent you.
Well, listen, they are phenomenal too. The customer service is hands down one of the best. I mean, and Melinda is, I feel so bad for her working with me sometimes. I'm like, oh, Melinda, but she is amazing. And yes, hands down, appreciate her work. Just they're based out in Houston, right?
Yeah, they're in Houston.
They're based in Houston, but I mean, they can help anybody anywhere. Like I said, customer service is huge, and she's really big, and she's really great at that. So
every time I call, she answers.
She does.
I don't really call her like late or anything or super early, but I'm always gonna hear right back from her, whether it's a phone call or email. Yeah, they're really great at communication, and I love that. That's huge.
Well, listen, we've come to the end, and we've given y'all these pieces. If you're not watching, please share this, like it, subscribe to our channel. We're looking to grow. And the more we grow, the more people that we can get this information to, the better informed, educated, and prepared they will be. And so I think that that's important when we are doing these things. We're not doing it because we just want to see ourselves on YouTube, but we're doing it because we really want to educate, and we really do want you to be prepared for this next level in your life, you know, on the next chapter that you're looking to embark upon. So we're gonna go ahead and what we do at the end.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Just make sure that y'all tune in to the next episode. You like, share, subscribe, like Nikita said, follow our page so you are updated every time we upload a video, which we do upload videos every Monday, every week at 11 a.m. Central Time. So you'll never miss it. Or if you have to catch the replay. I like to know if people are watching us, you know, where they're watching us from. Texas, you know, California, New York. Like, comment in the comments where you're watching us from and how you found us. We would love to hear feedback from you on any of our episodes. And we do respond back usually within, you know, a couple hours or within 24 hours, depending, because we are business owners. So we're not always on YouTube. YouTube is not our bread and butter. But we also want to make sure that you guys are getting what you need. So if there's anything you guys want us to cover, we do love feedback. We would love to hear your suggestions. So until next time, make sure you are empowering each other.
Embrace your true self
And evolve on your journey. Peace out, you guys. We love you.